Mic check, mic check. Do 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 do. Hey Raven, how are you? You're what? I bet. Congratulations on graduating. Thank you. Hello, mic text. Mic check.
Is it coming out of this?
Yeah.
Hello? Dude, that's pretty good. I actually...
Because I think at one point we can all get headphones. That way we can listen to audio I play on the computer. Stop that. Stop that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my.
How many do you think is in a serving?
One.
I would say two.
7.
Huh?
7 Hershey's Kisses is 160 calories.
That's actually
That's
really
actually
low.
pretty good.
What the fuck are these Hershey Kisses made of?
These are healthy.
Are they made of air?
Yeah.
Are they made of birthday cake, dude?
Soy,
Oh, so it's Hershey's
sugar, palm oil, shea oil, sunflower oil.
Okay. That's gonna break my neck.
Well, it's that's anytime I say vegetable oil, it's a mix of different oils.
Oh wow, I can hear you through this. Ah!
You can hear yourself
Elf.
in the mic and that.
No, it's like there's like a 1 second delay. Isn't this like a torture method the CIA uses to record the people, then play the recording back like a second after they talk so they can't finish a sentence? I'm having to fight so hard just to speak right now.
It teaches you assertiveness. You'll just keep talking.
We can just. I'm gonna see if my ask my mom how it sounds. Hey, mom. What?
His face when you tapped on his earbuds.
Have a seizure and die. I don't want to have a seizure. That is.
You're a free woman.
Hello? Okay.
Tired.
You get it.
She's tired.
Now you'll feel that way until you die. Too late.
I'm trying to figure out how to get so I can get this wire. I wonder where it can get in from both, because I have this turned on where it's only recording audio from in front of it, not 360.
Isn't there a switch?
No, I did that. Yeah, no.
I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to get both hooked up at the same time. Add source.
You need a mixer.
Well, luckily Streamlabs has a built-in mixer, so I'm just doing the setting now. Emma is I want to tell you guys where she is when we start the cast. It's really funny. We're still live. We're in the testing phase. We have no viewers.
Mountain's not even here yet.
Wait, no viewers? That's the same as the product phase.
That's prime time.
My mom says it's good sound. Hi, Mom. I love you so much. Kisses.
That's adorable.
No, during my thesis presentation, I actually said hi, Mom.
Hey, man.
I think that's what gave me a good grade because it was so endearing.
I don't think anyone in my senior class had their parents come to their senior presentation.
Well, that's sad.
I don't know if that was just because they didn't want them to go, or I mean, we were presenting science stuff, so most of our parents would have been bored out of their goddamn minds. And as I've said, I blacked out during mine. I do not remember giving my presentation. Apparently, I did well, but I do not remember doing. I don't remember it. I remember starting and ending.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I remember starting dry and ending very sweaty. I somehow got through it coherently.
Hello? It's for some reason that's set. Hello? Okay.
Last day of finals was today, right?
It was yeah, I need everyone to sit in a circle when Zach gets back, and we all need to say something to see how clear it is for the viewers.
Okay.
Because I think I have the ideal setting right now. Just because I'm also going to have a soundboard.
Are you also recording through your mic?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will sound a bit crisper until I can get an audio splitter to hook into my computer. That way we can all wear headphones, like actual gamers.
Gamers.
It's gamer time.
I have some Bluetooth headphones, but they technically have to have a USB jack or they won't work. So are they really wireless?
Are they actually Bluetooth?
What is the essence of Bluetooth? Let's talk about this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just this is kind of like a troubleshooting saga right now. I'm trying to fix that. Troubleshoot.
If you're interested in the 3D world for all of the amazing stuff you can do with it, such as movies, games...
Okay, perfect.
Put these on top. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna get a soundboard for the podcast.
They're a chocolate... They're a chocolate chip. Not a baking company.
Sorry, guys, you gotta hear what I can play. Wait. Wait, these aren't Bluetooth headphones. How is it still coming out of here? These aren't Bluetooth. They're
Wait, is it not connected at all?
Oh no, wait, no, I'm an
There's
idiot.
one of the weird side connections.
No, that's connected. I'm done.
Oh.
Oh, I almost had like a stroke. I was
I'm sure everyone will like to hear that.
Oh, the CinemaSins.
The CinemaSins noise. Okay, let's all say something in a line.
Something.
Hello. My name is Zach.
Alright,
I
Zach.
am fucking tired.
Okay, kind viewers, can you please tell us how everyone sounded clarity-wise?
Who are our viewers?
My mom.
Hello.
Hello, Mom.
We love you, Mom. So, here's the answer to your earlier question, Raven, about where Emma is. Emma decided that this semester she was having a hard time with philosophy. So, instead of, doing the work and getting shitty grades or something, or just struggling through, she elected the simplest solution to this problem was not to do her work at all. And so now she is furiously trying to complete, I think, the last month's worth. She didn't do any work the entire semester. She started doing it like Easter. So I think she's doing April's work now. So if she can work really hard, she could probably catch up.
I mean, it's philosophy. It's possible.
The problem is
When does the semester ended today?
today. It ends at midnight. I think she has until midnight.
Oh, that poor teacher. That poor blessed teacher who was like,
over this email.
was over this email with 60 attachments.
What?
Who's this email 3 gigabytes?
A 3 gig.
Where'd my internet go?
Do you guys think we should email like a Fox News journalist like a petabyte zip kill file?
I'm pretty sure that's considered cyber terrorism.
Yep.
I'm like, I have some videos of teachers teaching pronouns in school, and I send it to them. They open it up, and it destroys their hard drive.
Make sure to open this up on your company computer.
Yeah, I crash Fox News. That's the dream. So
Hopefully they have better IT guys than that.
So you guys aren't aware of this, but I titled today's podcast "Life" because I want to talk about life and what we've been up to.
Life is nice.
Life is nice.
Raven graduated. Congratulations, everyone in the chat. Congratulate Raven. Congratulations.
Good job, Raven.
Yay.
Also, you haven't responded to Zach's text.
About
Never texted me.
Not you.
Oh, you?
Oh.
No.
about what?
We were thinking about, me and Zach were thinking about throwing a dinner for everyone who graduated.
Yeah, I told Zach that I think the good day for that's going to be Friday.
That's what I thought.
Friday. I was gonna have a date on Friday. Me and this girl intended really hitting it off. And then she unmatched me mid-conversation. I'm like, I didn't even say anything bad. Like, sort of Christ. I was just like,
What'd you say was less than you said?
the last conversation was, ask her, would she rather have a dragon or be a dragon? And she replied, oh, I would love to have a dragon. That way I can ride in places and burn down places I don't like. And I said, hell yeah, I'd also like to own a dragon. Then she unmatched me. So I guess
You were supposed to be her motherfucking
I was
Yeah,
supposed to
dude.
be the dragon.
This is a setup.
I was a fool.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm sorry. Wait, so you already had this date planned out
For
for
Friday. Yeah, I was like, we already had a movie picked out and everything. Then she just unmatched me. I was like, that's rude.
You should show up to the movie and see if she shows up too.
No, I'm not gonna go see Emma. No, go back upstairs.
Back upstairs, winch.
Like, almost nothing.
Emma! Do you need help?
Do not help her. This is her. She dug the hole.
I mean,
Don't care
Then what are you doing at all?
because I'm worried that something bad will happen if I fail.
So you do care.
I mean, I care enough to, like, millions.
What would happen if you did fail?
What will happen? Do you know?
That's what I'm asking. Like,
Do-
would
do you
you
need
lose
the-
a scholarship? Oh, you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
You still, like, you can retake it next semester.
Does that change things?
No, I mean, you're only taking 2 classes.
I mean, Hendrix lets you retake it for forgiveness. So
I don't
Yeah, you can retake it. You can retake it.
Me and Zach were glaring at that spoon because the first thing you did was you put it in, and we were like,
Wait, what's up?
not possible.
Will she do it? She did not. Sorry for the viewers at home. Sorry, Mom. But anyway.
I'm happy Emma's mom doesn't listen to this. I'm not gonna send her the link.
Yeah, no, I don't want my parents to ever listen to the podcast.
I'm thinking you hear about that, like all your
Die.
mom would
And they'd be like,
die.
Your mom would be like, what the fuck?
They'd be like, you
You're making it.
Not go that far, but
You're making a steak, and it's well done.
No one's ever done
Oh, it's actually kind of a clever. It's actually kind of a clever joke. Okay, the viewers say we sound fine. That's great.
Thanks, viewers.
So, goodbye. Shit. So yeah, Raven, you've graduated. How does that feel?
I don't really feel anything.
God, you were so excited about it.
Yeah, something's wrong with me physically, and that's making everything mentally not like okay.
Are you taking anything for it, or have they still not
They
figured
still
out?
don't really know what's happening to me.
What's
They
what?
gave you the one diagnosis? Was that
Yeah, but
correct?
it was correct, but like there's nothing I can really do about that one, and that one's triggered by stress, and I'm not really stressed anymore, and I'm still like chronically fatigued. Like right now, I just woke up from a nap, and like I could go back to sleep right now, and so I don't really know what's happening. I gave blood yesterday because apparently I have too much iron, not enough hemoglobin, and so they thought that if I gave blood, like it would lower my iron count, and so like there would be enough drivers for the cars, you know. I'm still extremely tired, and like, yeah. So I'm doing great, but I'm not.
Good.
Yeah, it sucks, but at least I'm. I was gonna say at least I'm alive, but my quality of life is not the best right now. Anyways, sorry about that.
Oh no, it's okay. I can mute this because I'm not really familiar with your diagnoses.
Oh, I have chronic EBV, but that's like not a big deal or anything.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Yeah, most viruses work like that. Like chickenpox turns into shingles. Yeah, I bet.
and other things like
I didn't
3D
actually go to
printing,
medical school.
then
I
this
thought I
video
was
is for
going to.
you.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting their MCAT results back. That's good.
Good for them.
None of us are.
Someone is not salty about that.
I never even studied for the MCAT.
Mother, you are the viewer. Did you take it?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. Well, there was no reason to if you don't like.
Yeah, no, I figured out very early on senior semester that I was like, no.
I went to college thinking I wanted to be a doctor, like first semester. I think most people at Hendrix do.
This has got a very good health program,
Yeah. I just couldn't cut it.
which is a lie.
I just can't grasp science or mathematics. Like,
why did you think you wanted to be a doctor?
I felt I could work harder because in high school I went to a very bad high school, so I was able to just coast through because I would ask the professor questions and they would show me how to do it, and then not professor, teacher, and the teacher would just like I would essentially just be able to like get A's on tests because the tests were the exact same thing as the homework, and I would just do it from memory. So the problem was like I can be shown how to do something math related and it will not stay in my brain whatsoever. The highest I can do, I can only do arithmetic. Like, so I can do like, x times 2 equals blah 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 to the power of. But anything beyond that, anything beyond calculus, anything beyond like geometry, anything beyond geometry 2, nothing. I cannot physically put it into my brain. And I was doing some research and it's a type of like learning disorder where you literally cannot learn math.
Makes sense.
I forget what it's called. It's like, it sounds like aphasia, but it's not.
I don't know. It's
Never
new
heard
to
of
me.
it before.
I did realize recently I have synesthesia. I have a therapist in Conway I have synesthesia.
Synesthesia.
Synesthesia. Do you guys know what that is?
Oh yeah.
I do not.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll tell the audience members too. So I have weird associations in my brain for certain triggers, like when like I see memories as colors, and it's very hard to explain.
That's a very weird one.
It's very hard to explain.
Most commonly, people associate sounds and notes with colors.
Yeah.
That's not my thing at all. It's like
Yeah, most commonly.
oh yeah. That's if I did have sounds and colors, I could probably do better at music. I have an uncle that has that, but for sounds and colors, he's amazing. He can play anything by ear.
It's often accompanied with perfect pitch.
That
So-
makes sense.
Yeah, synesthesia is a very weird phenomenon that we still don't really understand.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty common on the autism spectrum, so that kind of makes sense for me. But how I remember stuff, and I tell everyone to this, when I think of a memory, I get all the senses back at once, and like everything, like the color, the sound. Then it produces an emotional response, which I then view as a color, but I can't describe the color, just a color.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate to be blunt, but I don't understand. But I don't have
It's
synesthesia.
very hard to explain. It's like, so if I were to like think of like, oh yes, that lake party, I remember everything like all at once, like a snapshot. And I remember like what it smelled like and what sounds I was hearing, and then I think about that as like a solid color, like a mosaic. But I don't know what that color is. It's not yellow or red or blue. It's just a color.
It's odd.
Yeah, I know. I can't describe it. Like I was talking to my therapist about this. She's like, that sounds like synesthesia. Synesthesia.
Yeah.
When
It
I
sounds
was
like very powerful sense memory. Like when
Yeah.
you get that one smell that brings you back.
Yeah, when I remember, when I read something, it's different. Like when I'm reading something, I remember it. I'll remember the words on the page, not like the words in order, just me looking at the page and the words come back to me.
Sounds like a form of.
But I have to try really hard. Like if I care about it, I'll remember it for the rest of my life. Like Halo lore. No, it's not useful at all. I can tell you nothing about Hinduism, but I can probably tell you all the Metal Gear Halo lore and Fallout lore that there is.
Sounds like a very weak form of eidetic memorization.
Yeah, I think I think
Photographic memory.
Yes.
Weird stuff, dude. I mean, the closest I'd get is I have like, if I hear something, I have a visual association, like a specific place with it, but it's never a place where I've actually heard the thing. It's just, I can tell the exact layout of this, I can tell you where it is in the world, but I just never have been there. And listen to the song at the same time. It's the closest thing.
Along those lines, I have a sense memory that wigs me out. Does anyone have specific sense memories that like are very common for you? Like if you smell something or taste something, it brings back a memory. Yeah, I've got one. I can't describe the smell, and it's gonna sound weird. It's not a pleasant or a gross smell, but it smells like my ex-girlfriend, and it immediately makes me remember her. And I haven't smelled it in for like over 10 years. But for some reason, if I smell it and it smells like it, just immediate thinking of that person. And I do not know how to describe that smell, and it pisses me off. And I want to avoid that smell because it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, why am I thinking like this? It's weird.
Look, I'm telling you, your brain always does that. I have smells associated with my first girlfriend. It's like a perfume she used. And occasionally people will have it, and my brain will say, oh, you remember what that is?
Last year, whenever I was in Hawaii, I was staying at a hotel, and then I went to like this hostel style living, and I walked in and it was like, huh, because it smelled exactly like my grandma's house, because someone had made like some food, and then someone was using the same laundry detergent that she used, and the combination of my body was like, whoa, you're in Arkansas right now, and I was like, no, no, I'm not. I was very confused. Yeah, if I had closed my eyes, I would have thought that I was at Ma's house.
That's really cool.
It was a very strange feeling because I went from being outside in like tropical sort of conditions to inside, and I was immediately like transported.
Yeah. The brain is real dumb.
The brain is real weird.
And it's way too strong for what it can do.
It is amazing, like, what, like, you know, I think memories can really be a gift sometimes.
All right, go on.
No, it's just it's
Go
nice to have like a good time with your friends and
Oh yeah.
remember all of it. You know?
Memories are good. I don't think that's a controversial statement.
I disagree. I'm the memento man. No, I can't remember anything.
Oh,
Where am I?
oh, let me hit the soundboard.
This is Sparta!
Oh god, it's so loud. Okay.
See, for those of you at home,
Every time you say something depressing, I'm gonna hit the Taco Bell bong sound.
yeah,
Live
we cannot hear the little soundboard that Dave has for our audience at home, so you guys get to enjoy that all on your own.
Oh yeah, so how was the rest of the camping trip?
That was great. It was really funny because I ended up like I was in the tent. And at one point, like, I need a pillow to sleep because it hurts my body if I don't sleep with my head slightly elevated. Like it feels weird to sleep on just a hard surface like that.
That's most people.
And oh, cool. And so I ended up in the tent. And so Catherine had gone out to her car because like she wanted to eat crackers and warm up, and she saw you leave at this point. She said as soon as she left the tent, you were driving away and you stayed and helped get the garbage and leave. You said you had to go clean up your mom's porch when you left. And so essentially, like,
That scared the shit out of Catherine.
what'd you do?
She did not realize that I was up. I was just sitting. So there was a guy nursing his baby, like trying to get her to settle,
Oh yeah.
and he's walking up and down. And I was like, if I start my V8 engine, it's gonna piss that baby off.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there waiting because I had gone to the bathroom and gotten ready, and I'm just sitting there.
Men's bathrooms were disgusting in that campsite.
Yeah, they're always gross.
But the women's ones were nice.
Anyway,
I had to go.
I'm just sitting there and I see Catherine move, and I wave at her. I'm like, oh, she didn't see me. Oh, okay. Yeah, the baby's gone. And she's like, jeez. I'm like, oh, sorry, my bad. I waved. I'm gonna go.
Having a bad time.
And then Zach left like 30 minutes later.
Y'all didn't run together?
No, I was in Little Rock and I drove all the way to Pidgeon.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has
it's-
other friends.
To see Elisa one last time. Perhaps.
Indeed.
Perhaps. Yeah, when is she bailing for good?
23rd.
23rd. Okay.
We're taking to the airport at like 2 p.m. So.
Aren't you guys going on like a trip?
Yeah. This Sunday we're going to Colorado.
That's what I thought. See, I told you.
This is why it's good not to have viewers like that, because then I could like, no, I don't have to worry about a deranged person stalking me to where I'm going.
Yeah.
I heard you on the spectrum, Dave.
Show up at the airport. All of our adoring fans. Mom. Mountain. Yeah.
Mountain. Well, mountain's just like an actual mountain with headphones on it. It's a very funny thought for me.
Just like the comically pointed tip, with small headphones.
Yes.
I like that. How long did you guys stay at the campsite?
Oh, it's like 10 or 11.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up sleeping on Sydney. But I mean, like,
that's right.
so she was sleeping on her side. So in my head, like, I needed a pillow. I didn't care. And so I was like, I was holding her like one hand on her feet and one hand on her head. And I was resting my head like on her like hip, and I slept so good.
Nice.
And she was like, I woke up. Oh, I can't. Let me do her accent. She was like, I woke up and you were using me like a pillar, and I didn't really mind because it was warm and it was cold, and I was cold. And so it's just me, just imagine me like folding a woman up and using her like a headrest in the middle of a tent,
Nice.
on an air mattress. Okay.
Being soothed to sleep by the sound of her braps.
That's the sound effect.
Brap.
There's EA Games.
EA Games.
And then before I respond, Tristan, you weren't here for the joke, but so it was a running joke that night of you dying. Me and Zach were just chilling by the fire, and I'm sitting next to Catherine. I'm laughing my ass off because the intrusive thought just came to my head, and I'm like, Zach, you want to hear something funny? And he goes, what? I'm like, well, Tristan's just dead on the road. Like your body inside of your car on the road, it's dead.
It's like that. Have you seen that Irish car safety?
Yeah.
It's like that.
You know how many times we're driving to work and I'll come across like a bend and I'm like, run in.
Oh my god.
Tahoe says, please stop.
There are a couple times where like there's one particular part of the road that for some reason on the way to work I can just take it, and if it's even the slightest bit wet, I will take it at 20 miles an hour, and I will turn, and suddenly my rear end is in the other lane. I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah. And as everyone knows, you turn away from it. You gotta spin.
You accelerate.
You get it.
The favorite Ben 10 alien.
Accelerate.
Well, that's an esoteric reference.
XLR8.
Yeah, because honestly, that was kind of a cool naming convention.
Yeah, and then there was forearms. Because it had
Forearms is the one
forearms.
that I remember.
That's the most common one, I think. There was like Diamond Head or something.
Yeah, I'm playing that Irish car video.
Wild Mutt.
And it's like Sweet Child of Mine, like
Yeah,
a
it's like,
very slow Sweet Child of Mine in the background.
Sweet child of mine. Like a woman singing it. It's like all cute.
Dude, and there's so many of those edited with the sound effects in there. I don't know what actually happened.
No, it's just children screaming and like weird bone crunching noises.
I saw one that was just completely normal until the car flips and it's like the wow.
My dad sent me this picture with the caption, "Look at these chicks. Look at those chicks, man." Lisa holding a chicken. Oh god, Elisa called her first fish on Mother's Day. She went to my house to be for Mother's Day.
That's nice.
Oh, that's swell.
Elisa's a goddamn menace when she's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
She is.
My god. She was horrid.
She's dangerous. That's a very happy Elisa right there. Look at that face.
It's like a crying baby.
Oh my god, Dave. Dave, it's so disgusting.
Wait, what'd she do when she was drunk with y'all in Dallas?
Honestly, I didn't spend hardly any time with her, Allison, or Tolly.
Yeah, you were kind of like with a different group.
Yeah, and I was also ill, so the first night I did not go out. The second night I was out, but I went home earlier than everyone else. But she's just wild crazy.
Yeah, no, she will do crazy things.
Yeah.
But she's also invincible, so you just gotta go with it.
Yeah.
Elisa, you're gonna melt your shoes. Fuck you.
I know, right? Like, get your feet off the burning fire, you idiot.
She had them on the fire?
And she's like, I'm gonna put the wood in, and shoves her whole sleeve into the fire.
Damn.
Big brain
She
moves.
got messed. We're gonna go to King's on Thursday and get messed up. That'll be fun.
And get bugged. God, it's horrifying. It's a horrifying thought.
So they have to wake up at like 2 a.m. on Sunday because it's when we're leaving.
Ooh. Yeah, well, don't do anything Saturday night then.
Saturday, I'm gonna have to go to bed early.
Well, there you go. And that's why we get to eat on Friday.
We should do something Saturday night though, like early evening or like late, like evening, Saturday evening. We should do something.
What time will dinner be on Friday?
We just figured out that it was Friday, so we gotta further figure this out because we also have to make the food
And decide what we're making.
Yeah.
And decide how many people are coming.
Oh, like, Elisa wants to come, so, and Raven's gonna come, and everyone.
Yeah.
So Emma,
Yeah.
Emma,
'cause the
Tolly, and Allison probably want to come.
nice. Do we explain the purpose of this to you, Raven? I don't know.
No.
Okay. Tristan had the nice thought of, we cook food real good. Let's do that for all the people who are graduating.
So we're never gonna see them again.
You'll probably
Some
see
of
me
them.
again.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, we'll see Raven.
You live in Conway.
Yeah.
But like Tali and Allison and Saray, like probably never gonna see any of them again.
Yeah.
Who knows? I never know.
That's fair.
But yeah.
Also, I do not eat meat. I eat fish. I'm pescatarian.
Fish is very good.
And shrimp. I eat shrimp too. And I eat tofu, so.
I'm gonna go to Mountain Biking Trip. down the Mississippi and I'll fish and bring my bountiful catch back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dude, I'll come along.
I've just been kind of reflecting a lot on these past 4 years and how much the time has flown by for me.
Yeah, man. You play that. What's that? I think it's
Oh.
vitamins. Damn it, what is it?
Vitamin C? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's vitamin
I was
C.
like, what's it called?
We're gonna talk about smell memories. VZ. Oh my god. I
VZ?
smell
I'm just a VZ
something.
girl.
I smell something and it reminds me of mine and Emma's room in VZ. I'm
Whenever
like,
you smell black mold, you're like, oh, VZ.
mine and Emma's room was so nice compared to everyone else's.
Y'all had a very nice room.
Yeah, our room was. We had bunk beds because we had one of the smallest rooms in VC, but like we made it look so good.
Yeah, bunk beds make. Me and Bobby had bunk beds our freshman year. They looked so big.
Yeah, we say the first year the Hardin rooms are pretty big, so we didn't worry about it. The second year they put 2 people, me and Blake, they put us at a triple, so we had 2 rooms anyway.
That's awesome.
Why would you use a bunk bed? And yet we still never used the other room to sleep in. Damn it!
Why would you each not get your own room?
Because we're stupid. Instead, we put a couch below the other bed, and then had that as the guest bed with a nice He-Man blanket from the 80s, and it is as crusty as it was in the 80s.
It's very uncomfortable.
Announcement.
Did you have very many guests?
Yes.
Oh.
People slept over all the time.
They had
Really?
people living in the other room.
Oh.
Or more accurately, they would take my bed, and I would sleep
On the
in
crusty.
guest bed.
On the
What else?
crust.
I'm talking more about like Jake.
JJ. Yeah.
JJ was some douchebag who we hung out with. Well, they hung out with. I didn't like him, but he actively stayed in their room. And Zach was like, "You gonna pay rent?" He's like, "Oh shit, yeah, dude." He's like,
I also have a renter here. I
And he
think.
did. Yeah. You have a what?
I also have a renter who lives in my apartment.
You pay rent?
Well, no, she's more like a stepchild now. Love you, Chris. She
Is she
here?
in here?
She is.
Is she in here?
I didn't see
Maybe
her.
she went upstairs.
Okay.
So what she might have done. Anyway, your announcement.
My father's found a 40. Just text me. My father's found a 40-year-old keg of beer in the woods.
Is it gonna, how did
Wait,
you know it's 40 years
Wasn't that
old?
what your brother told us?
Yeah.
Like there was a keg? Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, bring it.
How does
Dude,
he know it's
bring it for
40 years
Friday.
old?
It's probably just a guesstimate. Like you probably.
"We'll mix it with
Is he gonna
Kool-Aid."
drink it?
We are die.
I'm not.
And it's like,
Oh, yeah, dude.
it's the most powerful alcohol known to man.
Dude, I'm telling
Oh
you.
hey, the other guests are here.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's good shit, though. We have to. We legally have to.
Could you find the triple?
No, I haven't.
Oh, can you pay me back the excess then? Okay.
I just stood on your drinking bag thing and just. Why is there red here?
Did you break my water bag?
I was actually standing on the thing you put into your mouth.
God damn it! I'm gonna watch it.
Ew.
That's probably why it was wet.
Kind of hot, though.
I want to do before I go to bed every night. I feel so my cat always knocks over my cup of water right onto my fucking face, and so I got one of those like camelbacks. So I take the camelback, hang it on like my bed frame. Then whenever I wake up thirsty, I just put a little drink tube in my mouth.
Oh my
And
God.
I don't even move my torso. I just reach on my arm, pop it in my mouth.
No,
That,
Dave.
that's not a good sleep, boys, right there.
Dave, that is one way to solve the problem. Another way to solve the problem is not put a cup of water near your face for the cat to knock.
But no,
over.
my nightstand is near my head. Where am I supposed to put it?
Put it on the ground.
I don't want to know. She'll knock it over on the ground too. So it's like either way, water gets lost.
You could also just not have a cat.
I was looking for this couch.
That's not a possibility.
Why is the couch wet?
I don't know. I just got here. Hey, literally, my side is already dry. It's like.
You're not sitting on Chris, are you?
Is she dead? Did Chris pee on the
checked
couch?
Wait, is Chris?
Crispy on the.
Raven, can you have me a beer?
No.
Okay. I respect your.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
I thought that was just being sassy.
That's
pretty good. What were we talking about before?
That was- I respect you more for not handing me.
Potentially having dinner this weekend.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
And the 40-year-old keg of beer, which will kill everyone. I can make kvass. Also kill.
My dad,
Yeah.
my dad found a 40-year-old keg of
40-year-old
beer.
keg of beer, and if you want to drink it, you might die.
It is 100% spoiled.
It
Mom,
is-
mom, we will get a tap.
We are not drinking that.
I wanna see what will happen.
Oh my god, yeah. Honestly,
I want to show your dad. I think you'd find it fascinating.
He probably would. And if it were 40-year-old untapped keg, it's probably fine.
Thank you
it's
very
probably
much.
not that bad.
If
I mean,
it's hermetically sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they kill the yeast.
That's for Bartle.
Oh, okay.
I owe it to you.
Thank you.
Elise, do you want to come sit down, or do you want to just...
Yeah, I can see.
Awesome.
But I'm not gonna talk today.
Okay, we're not going to make you
Well,
talk.
you're talking right now.
I will sit here and laugh.
Well, you're talking right now.
Yeah, but this is already on.
Yeah, oh my god. Sorry. Are you
Yes,
okay?
it is. We start at 7, dude.
We started
For
7
40
on the
minutes.
dot.
Everyone's been waiting for you. All of our audience has been asking.
Yeah, we were actually just talking about you because my dad sent me a picture of you with the fish that you
You look
caught.
very
yeah.
happy.
I wanna have the picture.
I'll send it to you. He wants to know the caption he sent to me with.
Elisa, the jerk with the fish.
He doesn't call you Lisa the jerk. He said, look at these chicks, man.
But that's a
I
nice
like that.
picture.
Thanks,
It's actually
Dad.
very. I need to send that to you. That's a very.
Yeah, my love is a little awkward.
You.
I catched my first chicken by myself.
I remember back in the old country, my daughter called her first chicken. I was very proud. That's not an impression of you. It's just like a random nonsense accent.
That's your, like, Ed and Any Rolf.
Where did my
accent.
chickens head by?
Rainbow Boy, where are my chickens?
Hey, why is there so much space? What's happening?
What?
Did something change here?
No, why are you so
Are
concerned?
you okay?
He was like freaking out.
Fart your
It's
brain?
coffee.
Oh, we went to Greer's Ferry today. That was we did some
Indeed.
cliff jumping. Oh, I guess I'll listen to you the videos, Elisa.
Did anyone break his or her legs?
No. We found out
No, but Sidra got a panic attack.
she couldn't jump off the cliff. She tried to do it for like 20 minutes. She could not do it.
And then she could also not do the lowest version, like the
Yeah.
just
The water. Do you remember the big one you, me, and Norman jumped off of? The water was so high at Greer's Ferry. The big one was only like 10 or 9 feet from the water. It was the road to Greer's, the road like to the other part. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like a bridge that goes over. That was completely underwater.
Jesus, that's a whole new park.
You know, it was literally so high there wasn't any high cliffs.
So I can say I jumped from the high cliff,
You did.
even though I did not.
Yeah, we could do it, and you could still see rocks. You could still see giant rocks at the bottom.
Yeah, because we did when it was
stupid.
It was actually low.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you, me, and Norman got way too high. Like because
Did
that
you
one.
touch the ground?
No. But we jumped off the big one. So we were like waiting to go, and there's this one black guy that was too scared to jump. He was like, "Man, no, I'll go if they go." And then you, me, and Norman looked at each other like, "We got to do it together." And I was scared shitless because we were running. My caveman brain kicked in to follow the herd, and we jumped off. And I was like, we were in the air long enough for me to regret it. So because I could get my arm tucked in, but I couldn't tuck this one in fast enough. So I landed like feet go in, then this arm smacks the water, and the entire back of my arm was blue. Like it was so bad. And it was fun though.
And the guy didn't even
The
go.
guy was still too pussy to go.
Yeah, he just moved, just like, and then walked away. I guess he didn't think we'd go, man.
The funniest video I have from that was when Jack got there and he like kind of like jogged to the cliff and stepped off, like he was moving and fell.
That's how someone dies.
What a guy. Yeah, I know.
No, it was actually like it wasn't even that dangerous because the rocks weren't that close to the water.
No,
but
no.
you could see them, so it was fucking you up. Like it was psyching you out.
Did I tell you my mom said after we did that?
What's your mom? You told your mom about jumping off the big one?
Yeah, I told her about going cliff jumping in general. She says, that's dangerous. And I say, okay. And she says, yeah, when I was a kid, when I was 15, I used to do that with my buddy, Steve, or whatever his name was. We would go to the river that was right next to the neighborhood where my mom grew up in Chicago. And all the kids would go jumping, and she went jumping in with Steve. They ran at the same time and jumped, and she came up, and Steve didn't.
Oh!
I was like, oh. And she just says that so casually, and then stops and is like, so I'm about to go to the grocery store. Do you need anything? Mom.
Should Steve make it?
No, Steve's gone.
Very dead.
He was killed by a mobster on his way down. It was a targeted hit.
Is it like a heart attack because the water was cold?
He probably got caught in a slipstream.
He got caught in. They couldn't find him.
There are currents underwater that you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why no one swims in the Arkansas River. You will die.
You will die. Like
have lost many family members to the
I just
Arkansas
know
River.
when you kayak,
Oh,
and
like
there's a
I
rock,
hit the.
the rock can pull
I got
you
the lid moss
underneath
button.
the rock because there's like a little bit, the water is lower next to the rock,
Yeah.
so never get close to that.
Are there currents in Bruce Ferry like that could pull us in?
I mean, it's a lake, so
But
no.
if you
I think so.
dive,
Yeah, so you're good if you
Well,
jump
actually,
in
you know,
that.
there's some
Also,
type.
like if you don't know if there's a rock underneath,
That's-
and then you hit your head or like your legs hit it, your back's fucked.
I mean, well, that's why you're supposed to like before you jump anywhere unfamiliar. You have people
Shattered
oh my
their
god, I had a
swim
friend,
in.
yeah,
Oh,
I had a friend, he jumped into to do a dive, so the head first, and he literally came out with stones in his mouth.
this is why before you jump, you have people go into the water and swim around, go and dive around, so you don't hit like a fucking pipe that's sticking out.
Also, I will never do that because I do not swim. I sink, and this is a proven fact. I cannot swim.
But you
Like
can't
I can move, but I cannot wade. I have rested on my back before, and only my nose is visible. I do not know why. I am a very dense boy and I'm not buoyant at all.
David
So
told
like,
me he cannot drown.
so like the treading where you like cycle your feet. I do that, and then it like at this casual pace, I'll start sinking. I'm like shit.
You see,
Shit.
I'm the opposite. Like I could tread water forever. It's because I'm naturally buoyant, so I can just like we
I
swim.
can also lay on the back without drowning and without doing anything.
Hmm.
Can we call my back again?
Yeah, I can do that.
Don't look at me.
Okay,
We're popping backs in the pod.
everyone's back's getting popped.
Listen to this, kids.
Ah, thank you.
What the
I hope that came through. I don't know if it did or not.
I don't think it did.
Do you?
No.
It don't hurt.
I gave that.
I've never seen Elise more scared.
Are you chiropractor or what is it?
Huh?
Chiropractor?
Chiropractics.
And Raven grew 2 inches that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we swam to the Boo today, and like about midway there, I got tired, so I was like, okay, back mode. Then I just did like I don't know what. It was not a backstroke. It was where I put my hands up here and put them to my side. I achieved hyperspeed.
David in hyperspeed mode.
Just like a Titanic force approaching.
Speaking of swimming and lakes and things, I'm going on a date on Sunday and we're going floating.
Buffalo?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared, but it's okay.
What if he's a serial killer who drowns
Scared
you?
of
No,
floating
no.
in the buffalo or scared of the date?
I'm scared of floating in the buffalo. Also,
Oh, really?
I'm nervous about the date because, like, I can't just leave if I wanna. Like,
How much of the buffalo are you floating?
The
not
whole
If you
thing.
float the whole thing, that's like a 2-day trip.
Dude, that'd be all. We should do that and tell the story on the Spectrum.
Go
We floated
for
the
it.
buffalo for 2 days.
Essentially, it's the plot of Deliverance.
Yeah.
Dave, that is 2 things that Tristan does not do. He does not camp and he doesn't swim.
he said from Ponca to Cowles Landing. I've been to Cowles Landing and I've been to Ponca, but I've
What?
never floated
Does
from
he have-
Ponca to Cowles Landing.
Does he have a boat?
Yeah, I guess he did.
What happened to your knee? Is that recent or has it been like that for a while? I've never noticed it before.
It's been like that since 2020.
So you had like a surgery on it?
Yeah, I tore my ACL.
Oh, that yeah. I was about to say it looks like ACL surgery, Mark.
Yes.
I've given a lot of those.
It's his and
I'm sure you have, Dr. Camp.
Yes.
Dr. Camp, he doesn't do math.
Who can't do math.
You don't need a math. to be a-
ACL or 2. You do have 2.
you don't need no math to be a doctor. You just know if shit's broke, you gotta fix it.
That's true.
It's
Like
like
being a good orthopedist.
I was going to say, all you have to do is just use power tools.
it's like I can just look at I can Google image a photo. Okay, that's what a femur should look like, and yours looks like this, and we'll make that look like that.
I have a question. How come to be a dermatologist you have to be like the top person in your medical class?
Because it's very cushy. You don't have a lot of insurance scandals, so
But why do you have to be the top?
because it's so competitive, everyone's trying to be a dermatologist.
Yeah, everyone wants it.
Is
Yeah.
it for the skin?
So what are you
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
sue a
In Austria, no
dermatologist
one wants
for?
to be that because it's disgusting sometimes. No, I really.
No, it's disgusting
really,
all the
I know
time.
many people who study medicine and they just say they
Yeah.
don't know what they want to do, but not dermatology.
It's like, oh, you have a oozing pore out of your nipple. Well,
Oh, you have cancer. That's what you have, Shawnee.
and exactly, and as a dermatologist, you don't. You
As a
don't operate.
dermatologist, I'm recommending you an oncologist.
And I'm going to tell you to go to the cancer guy.
This session was $400. your insurance does not cover it because it's a specialty.
Imagine being a pediatric oncologist, the most depressing
Oh,
job in the
God.
whole
That
world.
would be the worst thing
Rather
ever.
drown.
Or
It's
being a pediatric oncology surgeon.
I watched 10 kids die this week.
Research.
Easy week.
Easy, it's-
Baby cancer
Do
surgery.
you mind if I have a beer, Devokin?
Get a beer.
Mm.
There's
Look, my-
it's crazy what modern medicine can do. Like I saw like there was this one.
That was so funny.
Well,
That's right. Thank you.
I saw it's like I saw
You just like
Goddamn
stroked
cat.
the cat.
I saw this one video, and this one article about how there's this baby that had a cancerous growth when it was still in the womb. So they operated on it when it was still inside the mom because it wasn't ready to be born yet. They sewed the mom back up. She gave birth to the baby fine.
They probably use the Da Vinci machine.
Yes.
Laparoscopic surgery.
I watched that on Grey's Anatomy.
Nice.
I googled it. I googled it to make sure it was a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Yeah,
It looks like science things.
Yeah, it looks like something that would not be real. It is real.
I looked up Grey's Anatomy. I just saw that guy dying in a helicopter crash. Like this is
He likes
definitely
it.
what doctors experience on a day-to-day basis. It was the doctor dying in the helicopter crash.
Leg fetish.
See, my favorite part of Grey's Anatomy is where the head
I'm used to it.
neurosurgeon dies in his own head because he's a dick. I hated that character.
He dies in his own head.
He's a neurosurgeon, and he's in a coma, and all of the students are like, "Guy, I can save him. I studied under him." He's like, "No, you're doing it wrong. No, you're killing me. I am the only one who can perform the surgery, but I'm in here." And he dies. Did I spoil?
That's not how it happened, though.
I know, but that's how it was
Okay.
explained to me.
Okay. That's not what happened.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't he in his head though?
Raven.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
You should correct
And he
him.
was like, "This is not how you do the surgery," or
Yeah, but there was one girl who there was the main doctor. Like, okay, so he was in a car crash, and yeah, he was in his own head saying, like, listen to this girl because she was not what are they called, residents, and then what's under a resident?
attending.
Attending, yeah. She wasn't attending, and so she didn't have as much say. And the main neurosurgeon was, no, this isn't what's happening with him. And she was like, we need to look at this because they weren't focusing on his head; they were focusing on his body. And then he ended up dying because like the main doctor wouldn't listen to her. And then the Meredith, the wife, got super angry. She's like, why didn't you speak up? Like you knew what was happening. And she's like, what was I supposed to do? Also, that's a really crazy thing about doctors. Like, they're just putting puzzle pieces together. They don't actually know what's happening.
Oh yeah.
I've
Sometimes
determined
I
that
also-
over the past month.
Sometimes I also feel like if they describe you, like if you get something, a cream or something, they just try one cream and you come back like 3 months later and and you show them again and they look at it, what's happened, and then they give you another cream or something. It's really,
This one
they
ate your
don't know.
flesh. Let's go with a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't know.
I've had that before where it's like
They ate my flesh.
yeah, I was trying out ADHD meds, and I got put on some meds and I couldn't sleep for over a day, and I was like, I'm not taking these anymore.
You still have those?
Was it a new one?
No, it's from the
I
older,
want them.
from the older ones.
I took Prozac for about a week, and then my heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest.
Yeah.
I was like, I should not take this. I'm already on blood pressure medication. It's counteracting it.
Oh God. Yeah, yeah. I've done some drugs one time, and after I finished all of my homework, I then came back here and cleaned until 2 in the morning. Emma came down. Imagine I was shirtless, sweaty, like super sweaty. And the apartment was very cold. I made the apartment. I was pale. I was in a cold sweat, and I was like, and Emma walks downstairs and she sees me, bloodshot eyes, dripping of sweat, in my underwear, vacuuming the couch. I'm like, hello, Emma. And she scared me. No, sorry. No,
Crackhead.
no, I was literally on legal meth. But she scared me so bad. My heart almost stopped and I had to lay down on the couch. Because she walked down the stairs and I was wearing noise-canceling headphones. And I looked over and I was like, ah! and then I just like gently took off my headphones and collapsed onto the couch because I couldn't.
That's funny.
What'd you say?
3 days.
But I did not come like in the minute where you finished cleaning, I was not here.
Yeah, I wish you could. I
Because
want.
I think 1 minute later it was not cleaning.
Because the week I cleaned it, Emma had a huge party.
Mm.
I mean, I had to kick her out of my apartment last Friday. The Friday before last.
We heard about that.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
Where you just like threw a guy out of your apartment.
Yes, I literally threw him out of my apartment. Okay, well, not literally. It was more of it was a very strong push.
He grabbed him on his toga, and the toga is like literally, he can
His
get
toga?
naked.
Toga.
Toga.
I was like, what do you say?
It was toga.
He grabbed his
Friday.
toga. Ah!
Come here, boy.
Just twist his dick like a handle.
Oh my god, just imagine.
Come here, boy. Oh, you can stay.
Oh, come here, boy. Come here, boy. No, yeah. Yeah, like,
It's toga?
yes.
Toga?
Yeah, I don't know if Raven's
What's
heard the
that?
story.
Yeah, Emma told me.
Oh, yeah. Creepy guy threw him out.
Good job.
Yeah.
Toga's a sin.
Toga was fun.
Toga is a sin. Toga was always the worst party for us.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we only went to Toga I think twice. The only
Freshman and
memory.
senior year.
Mhm.
I also only went freshman and senior year. Well, I didn't go to Toga. I just had the aftermath.
No, I think we were actually at. I don't know how long we were actually at Toga either of those times. I think like honestly like 10, 15 minutes. The first one I always remember because me and my roommate Blake were having trouble with our GFs at the time, and so we're at Hardin with our pals getting blasted, and they're at Rainy.
That's when I take 10 shots of Everclear.
Indeed.
I'm not calling the ambulance.
Oh.
And then he thinks he's normal. Huh. And our girlfriends are at, Rainy getting blasted. And then after a while, we're like, alright, I guess we have to do this. We just want to hang with the pals, but we should go.
We should do this. Tristan's not dead.
Tristan's not dead. We have no excuse. So we go over to Rainy. And at this point, it starts sprinkling a little bit. And my roommate's the only one smart enough to bring an umbrella. And we go get the girls, and they were drinking for a lot longer than we thought they were, so they were gone. It was our girlfriends and another girl. And we go outside, and they're standing in the rain, and one of them just starts crying.
No, they're
And-
the worst.
I
And
hate
the other
those
two
people.
come up and just like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? And she says, I love you guys so much. And the other two just like, oh my god, I love you too. As
Disgusting.
as Blake is standing there with the umbrella in the middle of them, getting poured on because it's pouring at this point, just looking at me, who's just standing in the rain. And that's all I remember is just being very squishy and squeaky at Toga.
But we remember one more thing, Zach. Our friend Norman
What
was
that
dancing.
move?
Our friend Norman was dancing with this
The excited
this
fingers.
young hottie that he didn't know whose face it was.
Oh.
They're bumping and grinding, and they go to kiss, and then they realize it's Zach's sister.
And they both go,
And so they immediately split up, and immediately like, have to find Zach.
Wait,
So-
you have a sister?
And she looks.
she has his face.
Wait,
But,
I
yeah.
want to see her.
Yeah, let me pull up a picture of
Oh,
her.
so the first Toga I went to, Tolly ripped my toga off 10 minutes in.
Nice.
Oh, nice
About
Tolly.
that story.
What'd you say?
Can we not talk about that story?
Okay, we're not talking about that story. She ripped it off by accident. I'll elaborate more. That's what happened.
Wait, my first toga, I saw you because I went to someone's dorm room and you were in there with Sidra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David just like disclosed without my permission.
And then I went to Toga for
Welcome to
literally
podcast.
I'll cut it out. I'll cut your name out. I'll
If you
bleep it.
weren't here, then wah,
I went
wah.
to Toga for 5 minutes, then I left. 5 minutes was enough time to take pictures with. Oh, I would not know y'all were related.
That's not a very recent picture.
That was her
Okay,
senior
y'all
year.
look kind of alike.
Her name isn't Tolly. It's actually Bali.
Bollywood.
But her name is Tali?
My sister? No.
Yeah. Oh.
That's Lauren. Lauren Faye
Lauren.
Powers. Get doxxed.
She's pretty.
The best story. So
Let me see if I can.
Ooh,
find it.
Ghost Roast freshman year was literally the weirdest experience of my life. Okay, so our friend Jeff came. We're not friends anymore. Sorry, Jeff. Not really sorry. Anyways,
Yeah, fuck Jeff. This fuck Jeff podcast.
But Jeff.
All my homies
came-
hate Jeff.
Jeff came. Emma was dressed as Daphne,
Here's one
and
we sent the two of us.
my ex-boyfriend of the time also came. Ex-boyfriend got fucking wasted. I was literally basically carrying him to Ghost Roast. We danced for like maybe 3 minutes, and then I have to carry him back. As I'm carrying him back, the guys who were at the front were like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" Because I'm carrying this 6-foot man back to my dorm room.
You were so out of his league the entire time.
Yeah.
Emotionally, mentally, yes. Physically, like, he was pretty hot.
No, he was. Never mind.
Anyways, and like, I'm carrying him. I carry him back to the dorm room. Okay, he's in my bed. He's crying because he's so drunk. I get a phone call. It's Jeff. I go downstairs and Jeff is just standing there. He's gone. I'm like, "Are you good?" And he goes, "Yeah." I get him halfway up the stairs of Easy. He starts crying, and then I put him in Emma's bed. I'm like, "Holy fuck! What am I? I'm supposed to be having fun right now." I call Emma. Emma's like, "Oh my god, yeah, I found a Freddy and a Shaggy, and we're just talking and chilling." And I'm like, "I wish that was me." And then Emma comes back.
You're late.
Emma comes back, and she's in the. And she could,
What happened?
Donated blood.
Oh.
I donated blood yesterday too. and
I don't know where you'll
that's
sit.
the story of Ghost Roast.
Wait, did you run to me at Ghost Roast at all? I was wearing the morph suit with the cowboy hat.
No.
What kind of a costume is that?
We needed to.
Literally nothing else. I'll just sit here behind David.
No, sit.
Bodyguard.
Papa,
That's
squat my
pretty
knee.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
So funny.
My favorite Norman story is when we were having a party here last semester, and we were having a good time. And then this girl he was thinking about breaking it off with showed up unexpectedly. Like, I didn't invite her, and she didn't know he was there, but she was very happy to see him. He was not happy to see her. She came in. He got so freaked out. He went outside and threw up. Literally,
So good.
just puking. And I'm like, they're patting him on the back, and all the Austrian girls are laughing at him because they think he's too sauced out.
That sounds like Norman.
That is the exact Norman thing to do.
My favorite part story about meme is we were having a party pregame in my Hardin dorm room for 70s, and my friend Victoria brought her cousin, who was a freshman, I was a sophomore, and I got really drunk, like really, really drunk, and the girl was really drunk too. So verbatim, I go up to her and I say, "Hey," I'm wearing my cowboy hat, by the way. I'm wearing my cowboy hat and like basketball shorts. Just the outfit's
That's it?
the outfit's important.
That's
And-
all?
No, there's a shirt. There's a
Okay.
there's a t-shirt. And so I go to this girl. I'm like, "You're pretty hot. Would you like to make out?" And she goes, "Yes." And so then we just started, and like Sidra was like 1 foot away from me, just horrified watching me and this girl just go to town on each other in my little Hardin double. Just nom nom. Just
Horrified that that worked.
It was so bad. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I didn't know that works. Huh. You just have to ask.
Try it out on your wife. Heston's here. Heston, we're talking about funny life stories. Why don't you tell us the thing you're most looking forward to this month?
Sex!
With whom?
With who?
What will she
You know the
be?
thing.
You don't have to name drop. Just like
I forgot her name.
I forgot her name. No. Why were
Not
you
that
get-
one, not that one, not that.
Why we get to have sex this month, Heston?
Marriage!
He's getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that annoying person who thinks like my chat can't hear me.
Wait, have you ever had sex?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we need to censor that.
No.
Bleep, bleep. I'm just mashing the censor
Mash
button.
the-
Mash it, mash it. Okay,
I'm mashing it
All
like
thanks to
he'll
this bloody institution.
Not that long, probably.
You probably just killed your ma.
I know.
You probably just gave her a heart attack.
So I got an A on one of my final papers.
What? Nice.
Yeah, it was a paper for Dr. Gorvin. It was a class I barely went to. I barely went to the class. It was over a book I did not read, and then
Dude.
I turned it in like the night before it was due, after writing it, okay, so I wrote 2 final exam papers that are both 5 pages within the length of Pink Floyd's The Wall album.
Oh my god.
So I was and my mom like edited it for spelling because I didn't care. And then I turned them
Thanks,
both
Mom.
in and got A. Thanks, Mom, I love you. I got A's. I hate Dr. Gorvine. I hate
is
him
the
so
worst.
much. He's such an ass. And so one of my friends in the class, she was talking about how she casually mentioned how stressed she was about finals and everything, and the final for this class. And so he replied, like, after she turned in her final, he replied to her in her email, and he was like, well, now you don't have to be stressed anymore. She got like a 93. And it was so passive aggressive. I was like,
I think that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that was him being nice, Dave.
no, imagine the Dr. Gorvine voice. You don't know him.
I do not. I took classes with him.
He's a dick.
I liked him the whole time.
Yeah, I loved it.
He just won't have sex with you, probably. That's why he was nice to you.
Okay.
Or
He just wanted you to pull his little rat tail.
What a horrible hairstyle. Man. Can we flame his hair?
Funny. It's
Why?
so funny.
When you lose hair on the top of your head, do not get a ponytail. That is the worst possible thing you can do.
Get a ponytail so that no one can ever say like he's bald. He has long hair. People say he's bald and has long hair at the same time, and that is so. If you've never seen him, that's probably so.
Are you saying it's because he's a living? It's like imagine. Are you saying his hair is a living paradox? Is that what
It
you're?
looks,
It is a
It looks
paradox.
so.
it looks like a xenomorph face.
It does. He does. He looks like a face hug. Yeah.
It got the wrong side.
I gave him the worst review.
Ah, shit.
I couldn't figure out when
Okay.
the oxygen was like supplying his head. Oh, this will work.
Okay, so I had this one soccer coach in high school, and he had a bald spot. He had a pretty big bald spot on the back of his head, but he did this horrible hairstyle. So he did. So he shaved the sides of his head. Then he had a mohawk in the middle. And the mohawk didn't reach all the way to the back of his head, so he tied the last bit of the mohawk in a small tail. The tail hugging the bald spot, so it looked like a pig's ass because it's a blank spot, and then a tail hanging down, over, like just covering up a pig's butt. And none of us could take him seriously. It was so bad.
That poor man just couldn't accept his fate as a bald man.
You have to accept your fate as a bald man.
Usually some people look so good if they have like just like men, if they have a tiny tail. If you had a type for it, it looks hot.
Are you a woman in the early 2000s?
Some men do. I would not say like one of you would do, but some can do. Like modest Cater boys, beach volleyball, not beach volleyball, Cater boys, beach boys.
What if Hubert got like a ponytail?
He's not a type for it.
Sorry, Hubert.
Sorry, Hubert.
He listens.
Got one of those Jedi
He would
rat
never
tails.
get the chance.
All the most annoying kids in middle school. Aston, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go get food.
Okay, goodbye. I love you.
I'll come back.
Good. Hest.
He won't.
He will come back. So how's your bike riding practice going, Zach?
Oh, I haven't done it since. I don't
we
own
gotta
a
practice
bike.
today.
We will
I
practice
can
after
run
the pod.
behind you. And
I looked it up and I figured out what you're doing wrong. Okay, so I'll explain it out. So as you ride the bike, you have to try to keep it underneath you. So even when you're going straight, you have to adjust the handles a little bit, like microscopically.
you need to get used to just falling down a few times.
Do you want one of my helmets?
Why does that help?
Because
No,
kids
helmets
always
don't.
fell down. Like I fell down many times until I learned how to do it, right?
Why
That's how
not?
it
But
works.
why does falling down help you? Like, why do I have to fall down?
I mean,
Necessarily. Why?
you won't only fall down if you have two people on
Why
both-
not cry?
on both
You can
sides.
cry.
No, but I'm saying, like, if I can catch myself.
What's up, man?
Then you
You
did
wanna
not give
wanna wait?
100% in trying. That's the problem.
Okay, so I should just keep going until I smash my head on the concrete.
Let's do an intermission.
I always had like some pillows or something on my head.
5-minute intermission.
Can you play Graduation, please? The Vitamin C song?
Yeah, no, we'll get pulled for copyright.
We're not getting money though. I'm assuming.
Well, no, even if you have the stream on, like they'll copyright you for just replaying. Items.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even we're not monetized, but they don't care.
Gay.
As we go, we can sing it though. As we go on, we remember. Brutally so.
You were a menace on the camping trip. I like how you nodded. Yes, you were very
showing us
drunk.
something, or are you? Oh, okay.
No. When
I know we had fun.
when Elisa, I had a good time because when Elisa gets drunk, she's like an unstoppable force of nature.
I fell out of the hammock again.
You did. She did fall.
I just remembered later.
Why does everyone keep falling out of hammocks and not getting hurt? This upsets me.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But yeah, I like camping.
Okay, it was a good time. It's always fun. I enjoy it.
And then I saw you guys leaving. Literally, I woke up every time someone left because I was sleeping in the hammock. So I heard everyone leaving.
Let's do an intermission right quick. 1 second.
I was like looking outside. That's for weird. I think I might wave. What's happening?
Raven got emotional about something.
About what? Yeah, but you would be the special guest. I think Tali's been on once, and you've been in the background once, even in the corner.
No, she was there when we saw Dave's ass.
Hey, stop. I did not see Dave's ass.
She came after, and he refused to pull his ass back out, which is fair. I know. What a weak man.
How does it feel to be graduated?
Hey, you're not working on a lawsuit?
Yeah, I came down here to get my charger. Which is over there. So
It's the same
Is it
as
still finals?
yeah.
Oh my god, that's bad. Mine was too.
Until the end.
Congratulations, not feeling that.
Literally, I did not do anything. I'm so relaxed. Literally, last year I'm always stressed out. Here, I don't know. But I did a good job. I don't even know my grades, but I won't fail. And I will like literally.
Yeah, there's no need for you to worry about like.
No, I did not even worry 1 second during finals. So
Yeah.
I did not stress myself.
I feel that because I really did not worry about anything.
Yeah.
Except now I am working, but that's okay.
And it's only 4 courses, kids.
I only took 3.
Ooh.
And
Don't you?
I
Oh, never mind. It's first semester. So you had to take 3 classes first semester, right? Senior year? Did you?
I don't know.
Because I did.
I took
We had to.
4.
We had to take 3.
She's really
senior
upset
seminar.
Last year I had like 20
Well,
courses.
I was in senior seminar and 3 other classes.
I was really excited because I just like read the computer environment. I was like 9% shredded
And 3 other classes.
Oh, 3 of the classes.
just in case because I didn't want to feel like bad.
Did you take senior seminar and 2 other classes?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, fuck.
Senior seminar.
If you ever
So
take
you
that
had
once every 2 weeks.
We had senior seminar as much as a regular class.
Really?
I don't know.
That's trash.
She went home. She went home.
Oh, Raven. Wow, they said we need to go home.
We need to go home now.
Why?
Let me make sure everything is.
More memories for podcast. Hell yeah. All right. See ya the